Non-reaction is what most thinkers begin with. Non-reactive when conditions are mild. Non-reactive when the five senses are reporting nothing alarming. Non-reactive when the invisible period is short. Non-reactive when patience is not greatly tested. And then a significant condition appears, a challenging one, a persistent one, one with apparent urgency, and non-reaction collapses. The pattern of remaining gives way to the following. Thinking moves to the condition. This is the 7-minute daily focus. Day 216 of 365. To focus on the world within from the world without. Today's focus, the law of non-reaction, the stability of non-reaction. Pause for a moment. Stable non-reaction is the expression of a mind that has encountered conditions without following them so consistently, so often, across such a range of circumstances, that the pattern of remaining has become the natural response. Not stable because conditions have become less challenging. Not stable because the invisible period has shortened. Stable because the established pattern of the thinker is to remain with the seed, regardless of what conditions present. Pause. Unstable, non-reaction is what most thinkers begin with. Non-reactive when conditions are mild. Non-reactive when the five senses are reporting nothing alarming. Non-reactive when the invisible period is short. Non-reactive when patience is not greatly tested. And then a significant condition appears, a challenging one, a persistent one, one with apparent urgency, and non-reaction collapses. The pattern of remaining gives way to the following. Thinking moves to the condition. Development pauses. This is not failure. This is the early stage of building stable non-reaction. The thinker who recognizes the collapse and returns is building the stability they did not yet have. Each return after collapse is one more practice, one more strengthening of the established pattern. And over time, over many challenges met, many conditions not followed, many returns made from following, the pattern stabilizes. The conditions that once broke non-reaction no longer break it as readily because the established pattern is stronger than the condition, because within is the more deeply established ground. Thought is within, effect is without, thinking stands between. Pause for a moment. Stable non-reaction is one of the most powerful inner qualities a thinker can possess, not because it changes conditions. It does not change conditions. Conditions continue to appear. The surface continues to present. The five senses continue to report. What changes is what conditions can do to thinking. In the thinker with stable non-reaction, conditions can appear, but they cannot redirect thinking. They can be loud, but they cannot claim the ground. They can be persistent, but they cannot interrupt development. Because the ground is within, the direction is the seed, the pattern is return, and the pattern is stable. This is the quality that allows unfolding to complete without interruption. This is what Phase 4 has been building toward. And this is what these final 9 days of the phase will deepen. Pause. The discipline of non-reaction means the thinker chooses it. Consistently, deliberately, without waiting for ease. Non-reaction is not the natural state of the undirected mind. The undirected mind reacts. It follows what appears. It responds to conditions. This is the default without discipline. And the default without discipline is powerful. It has been reinforced by the five senses every day. It has deep paths worn into the ground of the undirected mind. The pull of conditions is strong. The invitation to react is constant. Disciplined non-reaction is the deliberate choice to maintain thinking upon the seed, when conditions invite redirection. The invitation is always present. Conditions are always presenting themselves, always offering something to react to. The disciplined thinker receives the invitation and declines, not by ignoring the condition, by choosing to remain upon the seed. This choice, made consistently, builds the quality of non-reaction within. Each decline of reaction deepens the quality. Each return to the seed after noticing a condition adds to the thinker's developed non-reaction. It is built by the discipline of making this choice, again and again and again. And what is built through consistent choice within, the chosen direction accumulating into developed quality, expresses consistently without, as the nature of this thinker, as what they are from within. Now, the affirmation for day 216. Pause for a moment. I perceive what is physically seen. I do not react to it. I acknowledge what appears. I do not follow it. Conditions present themselves. I remain upon the seed. The appearance is secondary. The seed is primary. I operate from the primary. I do not allow what is secondary to interrupt what is developing within the primary. I hold, I sustain, I remain, and what is held and sustained must unfold, and what unfolds must physically express. Remember, by design, by focus.